What's up, guys? Chris here, back again with another video on the channel. Today's video, I want to talk to you guys how you guys can make some coins during the Rulebreakers Team 2, which is coming out tomorrow around 6 p.m. UK time. I'm going to give you guys every different kind of trading tip that I know that you guys can make some coins with, what to look out for in terms of panic selling and stuff like that. So before we get into the video today, if you guys can, drop a like on the video. Let's get 100 plus likes. That'd be awesome. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. Turn the notification bell on as well. Get involved with the free trading Discord, top left corner. You know, I go !point Discord because I put it in my chat for Twitch. It's free trading tips in there, and there's also a straight from Chris section, which gives you guys a little bit of a more of a hands-on, you know, kind of thing where I give you guys specific things to look at and stuff like that. So, also get involved with the Twitch, and let's get right into the videos. So, let's go first, and I guess we can talk about the market had risen a good amount today. Now, for a specific part of the market, that went up a lot today was the higher tier market. Anything over like 100,000 coins did very, very well. Some things around the 50 to 60k did well as well. I said as well twice there, but things that were under like 30,000 coins did not really rise today. I mean, we're talking like your Gabriel Jesus, Goretzka's, St. Max really didn't rise that much. You know, Allen didn't really rise at all today. So we're seeing some cards where they're just not really rising anymore. And that, for me, is what I've been telling you guys over the last couple weeks with the FIFA cycle, how people are going to be upgrading their teams. So what kind of players went up a lot today? Well, you had Kante's, Varane's, you had Aubameyangs, you know, Mane, Salah, right? These are the type of cards. Kevin De Bruyne as well. These are the type of cards that replace some of these lower rated. So a guy like Sissoko, who didn't rise at all today, he went from 31,000 coins to 24. He's getting replaced probably by Kante, because Kante went up a good amount today. So that's what you're seeing. That's what the FIFA cycle does, man. More people get coins, more people are going to be buying the higher tier players. Sissoko's a great card, don't get me wrong, but that card is not necessarily like going to be a long-term hold for anybody. And that's why I was telling you guys, you know, the longer you wait, the lower those cards will drop, those lower rated. And it seems like that's happening. So let's get into the market. Obviously, right now it's high, but tomorrow there could be a window a couple hours before the promo starts, or maybe around the 6 p.m. hour, where you might be able to get in on some panic selling. So what kind of cards can you be looking at in terms of panic selling? Well, there's a good chance that the team will be leaked probably about an hour before the promo even comes out. We get leaks all the time. It's unlucky. But if you see this Team 1 get just panic sold for whatever reason, okay, I would really be taking a look at these cards for out of packs. Because after all that panic selling is done, everyone's going to be buying back those cards as they're out of packs, their supply dries up, and they'll start to rise. So the guys that I want you to keep your eyes on, Campos. I think if you see him at 100k and under tomorrow, that's 100% a buy. That, for me, should go decently high because of the lack of right wings in La Liga. If you look at Messi, there's nobody else after him. Porto is not somebody that, you know, can compete. He's a special card. He's new. Argentinian as well. Just, I would look at this card at 100k. Trust me, he'll probably go up in price. As long as there's no overinvestment, which I don't really see that there being too much of him. Douglas Costa, I would probably take a look at if he drops in the 450 to 430 range. I would take a look at Laporte at 450 and under. I'd take a look at Kamara too, like 52, 53 for Kamara. That's a really good price for out-of-pack investing. I like that. French left back, they normally go out. We saw the rises on Teo. You obviously know how expensive Ferland Mendy is. It gives a little bit of a different option for a guy like Kamara, and he should rise in price. Andre is also somebody, if you find the low 60s, I really like that as an out-of-pack investment. Nainggolan is an interesting one because Nainggolan has been getting bought up this week, or today in particular, because Nainggolan is a strong link to a potential striker that is coming out from Inter tomorrow. Now, EA, instead of doing loading the screens today, they decided to just put out tweets as face players, and they put out 80 German or something like that, and they put out like striker Inter, and then they give some like face stats of the card. It could be Lukaku. It could be Lautaro Martinez. I don't know if it'll be Lautaro. More likely Lukaku. But this card, in my opinion, is going to go up a lot because of that. As long as it's not overinvested, I think this card could really do some damage tomorrow and go up a decent amount. So be on the lookout for this card. If you want to buy this before it goes out of packs, maybe 320-ish, if you can find a really good snipe on it, I think this has the potential to go up a good amount tomorrow. And I'd be very shocked if it doesn't. By tomorrow around 6 p.m., this guy should really be high because right before the promo comes out, more people are going to be buying in as a link investment to a potential Lukaku. That does come out. So that's team 1. Now, something else that you guys also want to like take advantage of is past team of the weeks, informs, ones to watches, okay? Now, we know that ones to watches, there's games on Saturdays and Sundays this week, right? If you see any panic selling, now last week we saw some panic selling on a guy like Ziyech. I bought a Ziyech last week at 71,000 coins. He then went right back up to 84. I was able to make some nice profit there. You got a guy like Allen here. You got a guy like Partey. You got a guy like Bale, Suarez. These type of cards. Sorry for the long pause there. Players like that is probably players that could go up into the hype of their game on Saturday and Sunday. So if you buy in, that would be a really good, just buy really if they drop in price. If Allen goes down to 135 or if Ziyech goes like 77, 78, even if it's 77, 78, all you need to make profit on that card is to sell it at 88, 87, 86. So that's a good buy in my opinion. You know, Suarez maybe around the 110, 112 range. You know, Bale, 215, definitely could rise into his game. He's got one of the more hyped up cards. I can definitely see that happening. Ones to watch 2 team, right? You probably got Samido, if he drops a little bit tomorrow, Rodrigo, Havertz. You guys get the point, right? Look at some ones to watch that have some hype right now that normally do rise going into their games. If they drop tomorrow because of any sort of panic, you can take advantage of that. Team of the weeks, right? Again, if they drop in price, any out-of-pack informs that drop, if they're not being affected by the team that has come out for Rulebreakers 2, you might be able to make some really good coins on a rebound of these cards. If the pie drops for whatever reason to 90k again, you can buy that. He'll probably go to 100 plus after the panic is over. That's definitely something I would be looking at as past informs, past ones to watches that are out of packs now. If these guys drop, you guys know what to do. You take advantage of that. Now, popular players, if you see any drop-offs on any of the out of pack golds, I'm talking Joe Gomez, Valverde, if these guys drop in price, that might be an opportunity for you guys to make some coins on that. If you see any drop-offs on guys like Neymar, Varane, Son, Mbappe, Kante, Pogba, you know, Werner, Mane, Aubameyang, these top tier metas, you can buy them for your team if you want to, or you can see if you see a big enough drop-off at 6 p.m. around there when there's the pack supply initially, that first 15-20 minutes, there may be some pack supply that could cause these cards to drop in price, and then they'll rebound later on the nighttime when people have to play Weekend League. So like if Aubameyang goes down to 215 again, you might see a 235 later at the nighttime, right? If you see a Werner at like 220, goes back to 240, things like that you could definitely be looking at, in my opinion. Now, tomorrow, here's a couple trading tips for you guys. That's the investment side of things to be looking at in terms of picking up stuff. Now, if you're going to be buying things for just trading purposes, there's a couple different things you can do. Now, we are going to get promo packs tomorrow, so you can do this basic icon filter. It always works well, especially when packs are being ripped open. I saw probably like 5 or 6 deals in 10 minutes last night during rewards. So if you guys want to, you can put together whatever your budget is and put basic, and then just go all the way to 59th minute. Now, would it be better if you can do this on the companion or on the web app? Probably. You get there quicker, in my opinion. So you can definitely do that. You know, as long as you can get to the 59th minute within like, I'd say 15 seconds, you probably could get some good deals. Look at any icons that get panic sold tomorrow too. If they drop off from whatever they were selling at today, you can make a lot of good coins on that. So a way to kind of keep track of where these cards are being sold at, on the Thursday, you have this tracker, okay? You go to tracker in the middle of FUTBIN, and then you just take a look at all of these prices and see what they sell at. So if I look at like a Baby Sol Campbell, right? Baby Sol Campbell there, I just want to see what he sells at. 600, 610, 605, 600, 610, right? pretty much 600 plus is what he's been selling at. If in the panic tomorrow, let's say he's like 575, it's only a 25k drop off, but that's okay because you can find a 550 and you could sell for 600 when he rebounds back up. Icon should go very, very high tomorrow night. I think the gold high tier market should go up a lot too. Be careful of any of the lower tier golds like Lucas and Allen and say Maximin and Sissoko. Those kind of cards, be very, very careful with. If you want to try and trade with those cards, you can just wait for them to stop dropping, and then you obviously can make some money as they go up after they get their lowest point. Last thing, or one of the last things I want to talk about is Tech Avion. Tech Avion is a very, very, very good method to make coins this year. All it is because the market is so, like, it's so hard because people can't look at the cheapest card on the market anymore because of the way the market is this year and how many glitches it has. This is the sort of trading right here. These 3 cards I have, okay? I showed this on stream not too long ago, like probably like 30 minutes ago. I bought this Douglas Costa at 36.5. I bought this at 14k, and I bought this at 12.5. Now, what I was showing people here is if you buy players that are golds when the pack supply is done, and I'm talking like probably 3-4 hours after tomorrow, and throughout the whole week, you could probably make a lot of coins with Tech Avion trading. This is essentially what you're trying to do is buy cards about 1 to 2k under their current price. And like I said, don't buy around the pack supply. You want to buy when there's no pack supply because it'll just, the market will be a lot better to deal with. There won't be any dips, there won't be any highs. So what you want to do is buy at 1 to 2k under the current price and then sell for 1 to 2k higher. And it usually works, especially if they have a chem style on them. And it doesn't have to be like a really, really good chem style. It doesn't have to be a hunter or a shadow. It helps, but it doesn't have to be that. So you guys can make a lot of coins by Tech Avion trading. It's pretty much lazy listing cards for people, and they will be buying because people can't see. And I actually did this on stream too, just to show people like why this works out so well. We put 7 Hollands on, and this was like 2 minutes left in the auction. 3 of them sold. All these for lazy buyers. Okay, he's going for 14k right now. He's not going for 15.7. He's not going for 16. He's going for, you know, he's going for 14,000 and under. So you can make a lot of coins with meta golds between 5k and 35k with this method. And just go on the popular page and look for cards that are kind of around that price. Maybe 2 to 3 hours after the supply dries up tomorrow. And right now, you could probably even do this method and try to sell them before 6 p.m. tomorrow. The last thing I want to talk about in terms of buying, you can obviously get SBC Funner if you want to. If you really want to get involved and just, because at some point we're going to have some high rated SBCs, so you can club stock 83s, club stock 84s, 85s, 86s, 87s, and 88s, and 89s. You can definitely club stock them if you guys want to. They'll dip a little bit in price during supply, and then they'll go up right after that, you know, whenever there's an SBC that comes out. The last thing I want to talk about, though, is a potential server outage again. What I would do is, because at 6 p.m. it's very likely that the servers are going to drop. People are not going to be able to get on. Try to get on bids a couple minutes before 6 p.m. UK time. Try to get on and put some bids on the players and see if you can win some players before they get before you get knocked off the market and get knocked off the servers. Let's see if we can get that done this week. You never know with EA, if they didn't update their servers or anything like that, then they might obviously, you know, their service might go down again tomorrow. So that's always a potential to happen with EA Sports because of just their lack of investment in their servers. But you get something you could take advantage of with the icons, the informs. If you have anything, get some bids on and see what happens. A couple minutes before 6 p.m. UK. And cards, don't bid on a card 25k over the current price. Don't do that. Bid at like a very, very low price. If it has a start price of 30k, the guy goes for 75. Put a bid on like 45k, see if it works before a couple minutes before 1 p.m. and see if that works. Okay, so thank you guys for watching the video today. Appreciate it. Comment, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.